A recent murder-suicide in spring has shined a light on domestic violence in the South Asian community. A man killed his estranged wife, 4-year-old daughter, and former mother-in-law before turning the gun on himself. The family was Pakistani. As part of Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, we take a closer look at a local organization that is culturally equipped to help South Asian survivors of domestic violence.
There's such a stigma against leaving an abusive relationship in our community.
In the South Asian community, there are intricate family connections and cultural nuances that are often misunderstood. Rachna Khare is the director of Daya. She says there's a great need for culturally specific resources when it comes to helping survivors, starting with something as basic as language.
Not just like interpretation language, but also vocabulary, right? Like coded language and idioms and be able to really speak to somebody that understands exactly what you're saying.
The cultural taboos of leaving a spouse are complex, and Khare says mainstream agencies are not all equipped to handle specific issues like in-law abuse.
The vast majority of our clients are not only living with an abusive spouse, but they have a whole system of abusers. There's multiple perpetrators.
Safety is always the priority, but Khare says fears of deportation and being separated from children are why many clients don't call authorities for help. Circumstances Asma Shakad experienced firsthand. The single mother from Pakistan met a Houston area man on a dating website, and after a year of video calls and emails, she and her son came to the U.S. on a temporary tourist visa. When she arrived, she was surprised to learn the man had no interest in a relationship, stringing her along and jeopardizing her legal status.
The intention was to make me close to the time when I have to exit, so that he can exploit and do anything and I will not be in a position to take any decision.
When he began abusing her and her son, Shakad became desperate for help.
For me, his intentions honestly was very shameless. He wanted to use me for some very bad things and all that, like prostitution of things.
She was connected to Daya through another organization.
I called on the helpline. I think the girl, she was Elizabeth, and she was the one, the way she showed her concern, oh, this is the problem, I'm so sorry to hear me. And I literally felt that, okay, at least somebody is there to understand what I'm going through.
She hopes her story encourages other South Asian survivors to seek help.
Something bad happened in your life, I know it's not good, but you have to speak up. Let them know what's going on. It's not shame, it's not your fault.
It echoes Khare's message to all survivors of domestic violence.
What you're doing is you're opening up new possibilities for not only your children, but your whole community. Because you're saying, like, this is not okay and this cycle ends here.